Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys are good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get on today's video session. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. After this. Alright buddy, so how's everyone doing today? Let's go! The time has come. Alright, here we go. This is Capcom vs. K2EO Akuma stage. On China GameCube. Woo! Let's go! Remember this, everybody? Craziest music of them all. Mm, mm, Oh, sauce. This guy was bad in the end, I'm telling you. Don't no messing with him. Okay, absolutely mind-blowing music that is. So welcome back on my video session today, and today we are going to be continuing from yesterday, which was the Nintendo Switch TV sales. Yeah, today we are going to be talking about Nintendo Switch game sales. But why would we do something like that? This is really important because every system that's released, it needs to have good software. If you don't have that, I don't think anybody will buy anything. Yeah. Now, if we look at the Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X, they got absolutely rubbish software. I'm serious about this. I went through all the list, and all in that list I saw just there's nothing in there. There's not that. I don't know what to say, man. I can't believe this. I mean, this is the next generation systems, but they're giving us absolutely nothing. They're just wasting our time and money, I would say. Now, understand clearly. Now, this system called Nintendo Switch was released back in March 2017. Now, it's got two errors in there. I mean, like mixture of two generations. You gotta understand when it was released, Nintendo quickly released this system. It was in times of Sony PlayStation 4 and Microsoft Xbox One. Now understand this. If they've done that, they own some of them titles within them systems as well. And then on top of that, it came in the and then after that, there's Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. Can you see what's going on? There's two machines from Sony, there's two machines from Microsoft. And Nintendo Switch is just one machine. Yeah, I know Nintendo did release two machines, but they were both the same. When we look at in terms of games and hardware, it did improve on other things. I'm not going to go through all that. There was a machine called Nintendo Switch, and there was another one called Nintendo Switch OLED model. Yeah, so there's two of them, which makes it different when it comes to features, I suppose. But it owns the same games and hardware. So it's the same system, really, isn't it? So it's the one system which is conquering the market. It's like Dinga Battlefield, isn't it? Hotia, 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 oh yeah, whatever. So this is pretty interesting. I'm gonna give my feedback at the end because, like, even I'm gonna be talking about these Nintendo Switch games, right? There is a problem in there. A big, big problem. It's not about what he's given us, and he's making a lot of these sales out of it. But the problem is not going to stop there, is it? Okay, anyway, let's continue this. Right. Nintendo Switch games, yeah. Mario Kart 8. Now, this is the same title we had back in on the Nintendo Wii U. Well, it's on Nintendo Switch as well. This Mario Kart 8, it's quite good, but I don't think it holds the crown for Mario Kart games. I don't think it does. I think it's a bit misleading when we compare it to Mario Kart Double Dash. Yeah, but still, a lot of people bought this because it's a Mario Kart racing game, isn't it? Every time they release it, people want to see what's the new feature in there, what's the changes they made to the previous version. We know there was anti-gravity in this game. We do know that. And it's got all the, these parachutes coming from Mario Kart 7 from Nintendo 3DS. So it's got all that. But if you look at from Mario Kart Double Dash, I always talk about it, don't I? Mario Kart Double Dash is a game where you've got a cart with two people on there. Yeah? Like when we choose Mario, you'll have Luigi, right? But it's not like that, No, 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 no. Lots of people didn't know this. Maybe they do know who's played it. When we even choose Mario as the character, we can use any different character on there. Yeah, from the selection, we can put a different character as a second character. The first, like when we choose Mario, he's gonna be the driver. But we need another person to use the power ups. We can use any other character. I know Luigi is his brother, but we don't need to choose him. We could choose somebody else. That's crazy, isn't it? It's pretty crazy. It's really, really good title that is. Anyway, that's Mario Kart 8. I don't think he holds the crown of the best Mario Kart games. Mario Kart Double Dash is the greatest Mario Kart game, in my opinion. Alright? Even Mario Kart 8 gave a lot of sales to Nintendo Switch. Is there? This is one of the top game uh, for Nintendo Switch. The Mario Kart 8 is. It made a lot of sales for it anyway. Even it's not the best Mario Kart game. Mario Party Superstars. Well, there's been quite a lot of Mario Party games, haven't they? They've been on the N64 and they've been on the GameCube, haven't they? But the Nintendo GameCube has loads of Mario Party games. Mario Party 3, Mario Party 4, Mario Party 5, Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7. And all of the Mario Party games are well respected on the Nintendo GameCube. Now the thing about Mario Party Superstars, it's Superstars. It's singing to the characters, isn't it? The way I looked at this game, it doesn't seem the best Mario Party game either. People just tend to buying these games just like that. Why they keep on just buying these games just like that? I mean, you gotta know if they're good or bad. You can't just go and buy anything, can you? And when I looked at this game, I thought, it's not good as Mario Party 5 or Mario Party 7. Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 7, I repeat again, Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 7 are one of the best Mario Party games you will ever play on your Nintendo games console, man. All of these Mario Party games are on the Nintendo GameCube. Mario Party Superstars doesn't hold the crown for best Mario Party game. I'm afraid it doesn't. If you guys think it does, no, it doesn't. Is there? I don't know if this game did any rounds for it. I have no clue. I doubt it will. because it doesn't look very interesting to me. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Right. Zelda Breath of the Wild is a pretty good title, I would say, for Nintendo Switch. And it made very good sales on this system. Yeah, it's a top game on it. How do we compare this game to Zelda Wind Waker and Zelda Twilight Princess? Would you say is any better than them two games? Hmm. It's quite confusing, this game is Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's like an open world game, isn't it? That's what sets it apart from Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But that doesn't mean it's the best Zelda game, does it? Um, I might be wrong on this one. I don't know how to say, because Zelda Breath of the Wild, it is a very top game on the Nintendo Switch, and it does look really, really good on it. I think Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were better than this game. I'm being serious about that. They were better games. I mean, I found Zelda Wind Waker more interesting. You know, when you fight them enemies, when you fight them, their weapons drop and all that. Or sometimes they're in a pot. You have to just grab it all day on the floor. You pick up the weapon and you start fighting the enemies. It's really, really good. And you have to do a lot of stealth and hiding. And you have to be very frightened of the lights. You have to keep on hiding so you don't get caught. He had loads of amazing moments like that. Zelda Wind Waker. It was a pretty good game actually. It looks more interesting than Zelda Breath of the Wild. But anyway, Zelda Breath of the Wild is pretty interesting as well. Yeah, so it's there for you. Zelda Breath of the Wild gives you this open world, yeah? And you're exploring this amazing 3D world. But that's why a lot of people actually bought it. They wanted to see these 3D worlds in it. And it does look really, really remarkably stunning, I would say. But the important thing is about the gameplay. I didn't feel the gameplay was up to par in this game. I didn't find it was good as Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. Anyway, I suppose it's a person's own choice. You guys decide on that, yeah? Super Mario Odyssey. Absolutely mind-blowing game and made a lot of sales for Nintendo Switch. Very, very good game. It made a lot of sales. So, Super Mario Sunshine on the Nintendo GameCube. What do you think? How does it compare to that? Super Mario Sunshine is more challenging than this game. It's more absorbing, I would say. It's more interesting. You can jump on the characters, you can use a water pump, and you can do all sorts of moves with this water pump. The 3D graphics in Super Mario Sunshine was really good. It seems to me Super Mario Odyssey is a mixture between Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 3D World. I don't think it's totally original to me, the way it was made, because Super Mario Sunshine is totally original, isn't it? It doesn't mix with any kind of game, really. It sets apart from any game I've ever seen from Super Mario games, yeah. Super Mario Odyssey is very, very good game, I would say. It's very, very interesting. I'm a huge fan of Super Mario Sunshine over this. Please don't get disappointed I'm saying all these things. We do need to do this because I think sometimes we can be making mistakes. We might be thinking these games are really cool. Maybe they're not. Yeah, so there you go. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A very, very, very ultimate, I will say. Extremely good stages, characters, and bosses in this game. It's a very, very good game, this one is. It made very, very good sales. This game did as well. It did really well. Um, Too many Mario games, man. Too many Mario games, man. I do feel again with Super Smash Bros. Or Smash Bros. DX on the Nintendo GameCube. It was the first game to have the adventure mode, yeah? The adventure mode is by far one of the greatest adventure mode you'll ever see in a Super Smash Bros. Game. When lots of people saw Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo Wii U, some people didn't think it was very impressive. They liked it, they didn't find it very appealing, yeah, and all that. They kept on about the Nintendo GameCube and the Nintendo Wii version. They kept talking about that game. Some people were talking about that. Now with the Ultimate version, they're putting out DLC content, isn't it? This game is only getting better with the DLC content. But originally, this game wasn't really up to par. But with the DLC content, it's improving the game. But we gotta think, Super Smash Bros. Or Smash Bros. DX on Nintendo GameCube is without DLC content. And a lot of the modes in that game are pretty good. It's pretty impressive. It looks very, very like a classic game to me. It looks the top classic game of Super Smash Bros. Game. The Nintendo GameCube. I will only say this game's better because of the DLC content. Otherwise, it's nothing special. Believe me on that. I'm not being nasty to the game in any way, but it does feel like that. Because when you just buy the game and you pay for it, it's not special. It's only good with the DLC content. But when we buy the Nintendo GameCube game, on CD, it's the best game you can ever buy on Super Smash Bros. On a disc, man. When you just buy it and you pay for it, it's incredible. Without even DLC content, it has my vote as being the best Super Smash Bros. Game. Okay? What's that? Super Smash Bros. U. So this is like one of them games with like Super Mario, like New Super Mario Bros. It's similar to that. It's similar to that. In every New Super Mario Bros. Game there is, they don't hardly be any different, do they? They just be the same, don't they? Because you remember New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, on Nintendo Wii. Then we got New Super Mario Bros. U on Nintendo Wii U. It was just the same thing. All it was just the graphics were better. It seems to me, the portable versions of New Super Mario Bros. When we had it on Nintendo DS, that was pretty good for the very first game. And then he moved on to the new Super Mario Smash Bros. 2 on the Nintendo 3DS. That was a pretty good game. That can be one of the best the Super Smash Bros. Game, I will say. They're trying to try something different with this game, but it doesn't do nothing new, man. I'm not overruling any of these games. All of these games are good. What I've been talking about, yeah? They're all good. But what I'm doing, I'm comparing to the previous Nintendo systems, yeah? It's good to do that. I don't think they're improving from them. But when we look at Nintendo Switch, as these games, they're very good games these are. Of course they are. They're very, very good. Super Mario 3D World. I don't know what to say about this game. This is from Nintendo Wii U. The same game again. It's quite good, this game is, I would say. But it's the same game with just enhanced graphics. Getting HD graphics out of it and stuff like that. What do I think of this game? It's quite good, I would say. It's quite absorbing. Good stages. Quite original levels in it. I'm a really huge fan of Super Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine. I like the water pump idea. It looks very entertaining, man. It's very different to anything we've seen in a Mario game in 3D. Yeah? The other games are just like running around and jumping on the characters. Or they're just using fireballs. And nothing else. That's what this game's doing as well. It's a good game anyway, so yeah. So it did do some... It did make some good sales, this game anyway. Next one is Luigi Mansion 3. Honestly, I don't like this game that much. This is a game I do not like. I do not like this one. what it is, they've got this vehicle, they got this boss coming, they go into this new mansion. I don't like the idea of the whole mansion in this game. I hate it. I really hate this thing. You got this mansion, you got these new enemies in it. It's a weird thing that when you meet him, he's doing loads of weird things on you. And when you're playing this game, he's flipping silent. There's no music, no atmosphere, nothing. He's just walking around in 3D. He's just hoovering. It is a good game, but I don't like it as much as it should be. The Nintendo GameCube version, I think it's got better graphics. It's quite good graphics as well. There's not much difference when we look at the graphics. This game just looks flashy and sharper. Okay? Don't get very surprised looking at the graphics of this game. It does look quite good at some parts because it's just a modern Luigi Mansion. That's why. It's just a newer game. That's why it will look different and better. But to be honest, when we look at the level of the graphics, it's just like the GameCube level actually. The thing about this game, which is bad, now with Luigi Mansion Nintendo GameCube, which had good graphics, very good gameplay. I like that guy, that bald guy, the old man. He's quite funny in it. He's quite interesting in it. And then we got this music. You got music in it. And Luigi's doing music. It goes da 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 da. It's really awesome, man. It seems to me like he's doing the music with his own mouth. It's absolutely incredible. And I like that baby in it. The baby's really funny. It's like, wah, wah. He's doing all these funny things. It's crazy. His rat goes tung 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 tung. The baby is really funny in the cart. This game is really funny. It's hilarious. It's got really good graphics. Has a good atmosphere and it's got music. What the heck is it, Luigi Mansion 3? And why do people think this game's good? They probably think it's good because they probably have never played the original Luigi Mansion on the Nintendo GameCube. It can be that. That's why they're going crazy over this game. To be honest, it's nowhere near as a Nintendo GameCube version. Okay. Sonic Colors. What the heck is this game doing on Nintendo Switch? I have no clue. I don't know if this game did well. But Luigi Mansion 3 did sell very well though. It did. Because Luigi Mansion games are very important to Nintendo gamers, you see. Okay, that's what it is. Sonic Colors should not be on Nintendo Switch. This is a terrible game, yeah? This game was originally on Nintendo Wii. It just looks the same. All the gameplay is the same. You know what? I really don't really want to bother with this. But if you guys want to have interest in it, yeah, go for it. Splatoon 2. It's one of the new games that you've never seen before. And stuff like that. It was originally on Splatoon on Nintendo Wii U. And then Splatoon 2 came on Nintendo Switch. I'm not a fan of this game at all. But Splatoon 2 did make good sales for Nintendo Switch, yeah? I'm not really a fan of this game at all. It doesn't really appeal to me that much. It's only like you're just squirting, you're going around these environments and you're just challenging the other teams. Yeah, stuff like that, right? Super Mario Maker, you're creating levels and doing stuff like that. If you're a guy like that, you want to do stuff like that, doesn't appeal to me. It's nothing interesting to me. You can give it to your friends and you can challenge him if you can play your level. That's about it in this one. The next one is Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Another one Nintendo Wii games, which I really don't want to bother. I wasn't a really huge fan of this game that much. It's a good game, but it's an old game again. They keep releasing old games. So there's nothing interesting there. And then we got Team Sonic Racing. Team Sonic Racing had the best sales when it came from Nintendo Switch, Sony PS4, and Microsoft Xbox One. It was released at that time. Team Sonic Racing was one of the most incredible sales on Nintendo Switch. Team Sonic Racing is... What do I think of this game? I don't know what to say about it, really. It's like a Mario Kart game, isn't it? It's quite good, actually. Team Sonic Racing is pretty good. It's a pretty interesting game. Yeah. And it's there for you. It's got some nice story to it. Good characters. You gotta understand it, like Shadow the Hedgehog. It's quite like complex like that. You have to understand the story or you'll play it wrong. You won't have to complete if you do stuff like that with it. It's a quite good game. How does it compare with Teams? What's the other one? Sonic Racing Transformed. That's what a transformation, isn't it? It was like you're transforming your vehicles every time. Then when you're on the track, you're a car. When you're in the water, it goes like speedboats. I like the idea better than this game, though, to be honest. It had better ideas in this game. I mean, I'm not gonna argue over this, but yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, now we know all these amazing games that did that. Another game that was massive on this was Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, made by Capcom. It's a Monster Hunter game. That game is really good. It's like a prehistoric game where you got these prehistoric creatures, dinosaurs. You got lots of these amazing characters using swords and weapons and sticks and all that. You're fighting all these big, massive dinosaurs from the prehistoric world. It's really good game, this kid. Monster Hunter Rises. So yeah, that did pretty good rounds as well. So yeah, it did massive things. There you go. These are all the Nintendo Switch games, I have to say. Now, looking at all these games, yeah? Now let's look at all these games. Again, let's see which games on Nintendo Switch made really good sales. Mario Kart 8, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario 3D World, Luigi Mansion 3, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Maker, Team Sonic Racing, and Monster Hunter Rise. These are all top games that made sales for this system. Have you noticed something in this list? There's too many Mario games. There's too many of them. And there's nothing else interesting in this list. And still, people tend to like this system with these kind of titles. Well, they are quite good. Now, I need to say something else as well. If we look at these games, right, these games are far better than Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. Yeah, they don't mean all these kind of games, man. They don't have them. Every single on Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X, they're all boring, man. They're all rubbish. Nothing on them systems are any good. But look how many good Nintendo Switch games are. How many you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Switch games that you can buy for this system. We got 14 top quality games on Nintendo Switch. How many we have on Sony PS5? 0. How many on Microsoft Xbox Series X? 0. Nothing's good on it. If you think I'm lying to you, take a look at that list. It looks dreadful. It looks terrible. Now, looking at the previous generation of Nintendo systems, if we look at all of these, some of these versions, Mario Kart. Now, when we look at Nintendo GameCube games, yeah, Mario Kart Double Dash is better than Mario Kart 8. Okay? Mario Party 5, Mario Party 7 is better than Mario Party Superstars. Zelda Wind Waker and Zelda Twilight Princess is better than Zelda Breath of the Wild. I think it is anyway. Super Mario Sunshine is better than Super Mario Odyssey. Super Smash Bros. Or Smash Bros. DX is better than Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? You're probably thinking, why did I say that? But this game's only good with DLC content. It's not good with other, you see. That's what it is. Super Smash Bros. U. It's all a game on its own. It's based on this, Super Mario Bros. From the NES. It's actually made from that. Okay? And Super Mario Sunshine is definitely better than Super Mario 3D World as well, I think. Yeah. There's nothing important thing in Super Mario 3D World that you're missing in there, yeah? Luigi Mansion is better than Luigi Mansion 3. Sonic Colors, I don't really like that damn game, man. It's just average. It's not all that. Splatoon 2, it's not my liking. Super Mario Maker, not my liking. Zelda Skyward Sword HD, it's a Nintendo Wii game. So it's just the same thing again. Team Sonic Racing. How do we take that? It's a good game if you're into Sonic racing games and all that. But there's far better games on Nintendo GameCube for racing games. I'm telling you. Everything's missing on this system, man. Yeah? Quite a lot of stuff is missing on this. If we look at Nintendo GameCube catalog of games, it will blow away Nintendo Switch games. I'm being honest with you. Nintendo Switch games are better than Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. It compete them. Definitely. It's far better than them. That's what the whole technology is doing. Is by Nintendo Switch, Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X is it. But if you're looking at these three machines, the Nintendo Switch definitely is the best one to buy. Even for your gaming. Not just because of the handheld, tabletop and TV. You're not just going to be buying it for that. You're going to be looking at its games as well. Even for its games, it definitely is the best system. But if you're looking for the best Nintendo game exclusives, it's definitely going to be the Nintendo GameCube or the Panasonic Q Games console. Definitely. In my next upcoming video, you will see how good the Nintendo game exclusives third-party games are on Nintendo GameCube. You'll be very surprised how it blows away Nintendo Switch catalog of games. You know, I'll be honest with you, there's quite a lot of amazing games. They're not even on there. If you look at all of this list, it's just full of Super Mario games. Seriously, I'm very surprised he made that many sales just making too many Super Mario games. It's too many of them, man. It's too much. But when we look at the Nintendo GameCube, like Nintendo GameCube exclusives on Nintendo GameCube, it's got much different games. But this one has hardly got anything. It's too much. Look at this. Look at this list. Come on, man. Look. How many Mario games is this? Mario Kart 8. I'm counting them, yeah. Mario Kart 8. Mario Bros. Superstars. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. U. Super Mario 3D World. Luigi Mansion 3. Let's add that as well. Super Mario Maker. It's flipping 8 damn games. It's 7 Mario games and 1 is from a Luigi game. Oh my gosh. 7 Mario games, 1 Luigi games. I just added 8 here. If you look at the way, it's 7 Mario games and 1 Luigi game. That is flipping crazy, man. It's just based on one type of game on the whole damn system. That's what it's keeping doing. I think it's great. We've got all of these top games on the Nintendo Switch, and it's doing really good runs with these games. They've made good sales, haven't they? They totally finished up the Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X gaming sales. Definitely, man. It just bombed them down, hasn't it? This is impressive, isn't it? And people call them systems are top games consoles. This momentum's really strong, man, on Nintendo Switch. So anyway, I hope you guys know what's going on now. In my next video, as I already told you, it will be Nintendo game exclusives and third-party games from the Nintendo GameCube. So hold on. It's gonna be smashing, guys. You're gonna see how good the Nintendo GameCube is. This, even Nintendo Switch can't touch it. No, he couldn't. You'll soon find out what they are. I'm not gonna talk about them today. Yeah. So watch out for my next video. So I hope this is giving you a depth knowledge on the Nintendo Switch games sales. It's really awesome. There you go. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.